What's going on YouTube? This is Robert Douglas, and this is part 2 of my 100% secrets playthrough of Entropy Zero, a 2017 mod made by Breadman on version 4. And without any further ado, I present to you Chapter 2, Dead Tenant. So right off the bat, you are walking into a Rebel riffraff base filled with Rebel riffraff. The dead go underground, no exceptions. That's great. So we're going right into the middle of this Rebel base. And what we're going to do here is we're going to try to be cheeky and very, very stealthy. So first thing you want to do, this cable reel right here, you're going to want to nudge it. Keep alongside it. So that none of the dumb rebels see you. Then you're going to want to crouch again. Get under here. And really, so this whole area is you're going to want to listen for sound cues to make it through this thing. Like right here, we're going to listen for some whistling before we continue on. Where's the whistling? Might have already missed it. We might have missed it. Anyway, we're going to move forward. Being really stealthy as we can. And now, okay, we got here. Okay, thank goodness we got here. Now we're going to want to take this barrel, and I'll show you why in a second. This area is very difficult to do without alerting the rebels. It's still doable if you alert the rebels, but it's very difficult to do without alerting them. So we take this right here, put it down, open the door, close the door. Oh, okay. So we're inside. So what we're going to want to do now, go up here. We're just going to continue on. Go up the stairs. Playing from, and you might have seen, as I mentioned in the last video and in the title, this is from a clean start. Meaning that we started the chapter cleanly with what the bare minimum that Breadman thinks that we would need to pass this chapter. As you can see, we have none of our weapons here. Just thought I'd point that out. We have none of our, we don't have anything, we don't have any of the weapons we had from there, minus what was absolutely the bare minimum given to us by Birdman by starting Dead Tenant from a clean start. So you open the door, kill that guy, and hit the button. Now once you do that, once you do all that, you will have earned if you've done all that without being detected by the rebels, you will have earned the achievement Stealth Cop. You will earn another achievement here for getting to this area and turning on the button by hitting that button that we hit over there, that nice little button. But I don't even remember what that, because it's a story, like it's a story achievement. It's not a secret. Do not touch. Laszlo is out of town. The controls are secret. Laszlo wrote the integration algorithm. This keeps the turrets on our side. City 10 is wired up. Changes made to affect all turrets within range of our transmitter. Yee! Alright, so we're going to go over here. And for another achievement, we're going to just take this. We're going to take this down here. We're going to take this turret outside. We're also going to, before we go out though, we're going to go over here for another lambda symbol. Right there, there's a lambda symbol. And some goodies. All sorts of goodies for the holiday season. We're going to actually use this turret because this turret is a rebel turret. I believe that the achievement calls for a rebel turret to be used. Turning off our night vision again because we're going back outside. Okay. There's usually a rebel up there. Where is he? I guess we got him already? Alright. Well, we used the turret on a rebel. So before we continue on with the map, now that we've killed all the riffraff, at least I think we have, there's usually a little riffraff up there, but maybe the turrets already got them. All that dead rebel riffraff. Hell yeah! So we go over here to the hula doll. Hit the use key. That's another hula doll in the books. Over here, there's nothing, absolutely nothing. There's just nothing. You can go back around. There's that health pack that we walked by the way. If you need health, If you desperately, desperately need health because you got caught by the rebels, there's a little health right over there. So go on and use that. But there's also, once we go in here, an even bigger cache of health right in here in the first aid room. And now on to the second poem. Left by those who have conceived with no way left to proceed. Another poem in the books there, folks. So once we do that, we're going to make sure that we have our AR2 or excuse me, MP7. What am I saying? MP7 and our shotgun ready for this next section because we're going to need both of them. Going in, turning on our night vision again. Kill that rebel. Silver protection, they're onto us. Yes, we are. And headshots are your friend in this next area. Let me tell you all about it. Headshots are your friend. And we're not landing any headshots, so that's perfect. That's just absolutely perfect how we're not landing any headshots. Go down to step down before you reload. These rebels are vicious. The rebels in this area are absolutely vicious. So always when you can, take that extra second and just, yeah. So cleared that out. What you're gonna want to do here, okay? That box is a big nothing. Don't even think that box is gonna protect you. You can't consistently get protection from that box. What we're gonna want to do is run to that room right over there. We're gonna do that one after we clear out everything. You're gonna want to clear out everything so it's not in your way. Here we go. Okay, and we got hit. Perfect. And now we're gonna get hit again. We need to go move. We need to move. Okay. All right, now there's gonna be more rebels. Okay, we blew that room. Now we're gonna close this door. Okay. Oh man, we're in it a bit. We're in it a bit. Just making sure there's no more rebels. No more rebel riffraff right over here. But once that riffraff is done, we're gonna sprint across. Okay. There's sometimes a rebel in here. Sometimes there's a rebel in here, and there is a poem in here. We're gonna take care of the poem in a bit. We'll worry about that poem in just a bit. This area is tense. Let me tell you all about it. This area is tense. Okay, so right over here, rebel right away. More rebel riffraff. Try to give yourself some cover from them. And you have that turret right off to your right that's been hunting us this whole time once we've been in this room. This area is tense. Probably one of the tensest areas in the entire game. This is one of the hardest areas in the entire game by far. And I do realize that I have 2 MP7 nades. I'm saving the hell out of them because I'll need them. Okay, we might be in the home stretch here. Things are looking good. Get that little bit of health. We'll desperately need it. Just what I needed. Sprint. Shoot into that. Okay, fill them with holes. Fill them full of holes. Okay, right over here. Rebel. Kill this rebel. Kill this dumb rebel. Quickly. But stun baton. Break the box. Back to this. Shotgun. Okay. Two alt fires. We have 2 alt fires. One here. And one there. Oh, man. Okay. We go in here. Kill this rebel. That's some dead riffraff right over there. Okay. We might be doing pretty good here. I'm very tense. We're gonna hit that hologram. We're gonna go back and read we're gonna go read the poem. Don't worry, we're gonna read that poem still. First we're gonna take this turret because we're expecting some company, and that company is more rebel riffraff. And the rebel riffraff loves to mess with us here. So we're gonna mess with them. Very quickly, we're going to hit this switch. Run, don't walk, to this turret. Take control, and you can step back. You can step back from the turret. There's no requirement to stand right in front of the turret. You can step back, kill rebels, kill all the dumb rebels. All the riffraff is going to come running across from your left to the right. And sometimes from the right to the left, but usually from the left to the right. And that beautiful, beautiful turret sound, mowing down rebel riffraff, and the sounds of the rebels taking damage and dying. Such a lovely, lovely sound. You love to hear it. You absolutely love to hear it. You can get a little closer, though, if you have to, because the rebel riffraff is... There's one back there. There's one back there. I think we just killed that one. We desperately need to kill that one. Okay. Okay. We probably have most of them done, but they're probably not all done. So we're going to keep our eyes, our peepers open here. Because we're going to need to. Okay, so when the turret explodes, that means most of them are gone, but not all. That does not give you leeway to go walking all pell-mell around here. I think I just heard one. Where the hell are they? So we're going to clear this piece by piece. We're going to go piecemeal through here, clearing out everything, because there's still going to be a rebel in here. I know it. There's always a rebel in here. And right now, there would be a perfect time for them to still be alive. Okay. We might be clear for now. We will be back here shortish, but for now, we're going to go back up. And we have a captured Combine. And we're going to go help our Combine friendo get out of there. But first things last, that's how we're going to do it, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. What we're going to worry about now is going into this room. Why, of course, wonderful voice on the radio. I'd be more than happy to help you find your dolly. So, first we're going to, before we let our friend out, we're going to help that very disconnected voice on the radio find their dolly. Going back down here into the Rebel Enclave. Oh, man. Running. Clearing it piecemeal again. In case there's more rebels. And before we get the dolly, we almost forgot the third poem. See, they have chosen instead to deny, to ignore this world, to hide and lie. Now that we've gotten that poem, we're going to keep going, clearing out here because oh yeah, and also a lambda symbol, the second lambda symbol of the chapter. There it is, the second lambda symbol. I am just, I am in just shreds right now because of this. So we go over here, and there you see, right there, the dolly is populated. This dolly is not here until you talk to that, until you talk to the voice, until you talk to the voice. Until you talk to the voice, that dolly magically appears once you talk to the voice on the radio. We're going to go upstairs. And we're gonna go back into that room, and we're gonna turn off the lights for something a little special here. Or turn off the night vision. Okay, so when the lights go out here, that's the cue that the door can open again. Like if you try to open the door while the lights are off, it won't open. It won't open. None of the lights will open. Well, the door won't open until the lights go completely dark in the room. You just can't. You just cannot until the lights until the lights go off. You can't leave this room again. But congratulations, you just learned the doll secret. Congrats on you. Hell yeah. Going in here. And you can see the Rebel Riffraff wrote the supplies they have on hand. And a letter here. Building on the fan lore of Half-Life 2. So that's great. Okay. Have your fill with the supplies. Just have your fill. Just go nuts. Go absolutely nuts. And here you have an infinite grenade crate. And there's a reason for that. Because we're going to open this. We're going to throw a grenade into the infinite grenade crate and get out. Even if you don't hit it in there. Even if you don't hit it. Which I might not have. I might have missed. I'm not sure. I'd have to see on playback. But even if you miss. that will, as long as the grenade blows up in the room, you'll be just fine. I went to test that because I was curious about it, and even if you miss the grenade, it'll go kaboom boom. So here's a very long note here, and I'm not gonna read all of this, but I will do my best to get like good views of every piece of this note so you guys can read it yourself. You can slow down the video if you want to. You can pause if you want to. So just read this at your leisure. Okay, and once you do that, that will basically unlock the achievement for finding the dead rebel leader. All right, so we remember our Combine friend that was locked up. As soon as you turn this on, that Combine friendo will almost immediately walk free. There you go. See, he's walking free. Okay, so we're gonna follow this, and interesting what's about to happen here. Just so you know, well, first let's let whatever happen here. Okay, so our friend is here, and it's a setup. We've been hosed. And it was all a plot against us all along. And as we can see, it's Barney Calhoun.
Try not to let it get to you. Everyone ready? We're all just targets to them now.
It was just a matter of time.
I'm not going nowhere. No, sir. God!
Okay, so I just want to point out one thing here. Now that we saw that Barney was actually was in a Combine outfit, disguised as a captured Combine, and then they so that they could knock us out and potentially kill us. So no matter where you are in that map, even if Barney's clear across, that scripted sequence will play out the exact same way. Barney could be in that hallway. You could sprint into that room as fast as you want, and Barney will still, as soon as you get to that console, Barney will still hit you in the back of the head, and this will still play out the same way. There's no way to avoid it. It's a scripted sequence, even if you're clear across the other side. Guys, that was Dead Tenant. Thank you all so much for watching. This chapter is when the game really, really starts to pick up, and it doesn't get any easier. Next time we come back, we're not even going to have any weapons to start from a clean start. Like, the clean start will be 0 weapons for the next one. Dead Tenant is a tough chapter. You're going to have problems with it if you're playing it on if you're playing on any difficulty. Dead Tenant is a tough chapter. But if you do things basically as I laid out there, you should be able to get all the secrets just fine. Without too much hassle and without too much trouble. I know that things got a little spicy there, but we got everything. We eventually did get everything, even though there was some high drama happening at certain points in that map, but it's a fun map. It's a fun map. It will definitely challenge your Half-Life skills and see if they are up to snuff to pay the bills. Now, again, when we come back, guys, next time we will be playing low, but that will be for the next video. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, guys, I am Robert Douglas. Bye-bye for now, YouTube.